Welcome to the Whiskey and Wine Podcast. I'm Alex,
I'm Big Mike.
and we are once again remote. Although this time we can't really blame COVID. This is
No. We're
this is
feeling good.
yeah. Mike didn't get a positive test again. Although I'm sure you're going to test positive for lots of other things after this weekend.
Oh yeah, I definitely got a case of the Cleveland.
Which, like this weekend was a win, but I think oftentimes is just kind of a like, is it a intestinal thing? Is that what a Cleveland is? Like, I
Oh
mean,
dude, it's multi-layer right there.
I mean, they do have the Cleveland Steamer named after him. There's
Yes,
probably
they
a
do.
reason.
Yes, they do.
Well, yeah, so we're remote again this week. Mike was gone this weekend in Cleveland. I was gone in Tacoma. He got back Monday. I was sort of here. I've been single parenting it for a few days, and so it's just been a total and complete shit show, and we have never been able to click until today. So
No, yeah. I mean, I saw you yesterday only because you swung by tap while I was working. Didn't get out of there till 11 last night. So yeah, literally, we haven't had a single free moment since the last time we recorded. So
yeah,
thank
yeah,
God for technology, though. See.
yeah. I mean, we got to get you a nice little. I've got an extra microphone here. I think I'll loan you the extra microphone that you can take up to your place. So if this has to start to be a regular thing, you can at least sound a little bit better than like you're talking into a paper towel roll. Hi,
Maybe
I'm Mike.
hey, maybe the listeners think it's sexy this way.
No, I'm really just keeping Mike in a in a closet somewhere. You be a good
Blink
boy.
twice if you need help.
They can't see you, so you can't ask for help.
Shit. All right. Cough twice if you need help.
I'll just edit that out.
Damn it, that's right. No one will know.
And at the end, I'll just use AI to have it say, "Hello, my name is Mike, and I am perfectly okay. Please don't send the police looking for me.
No need for proof of life.
Nope, I am fine. Trust me."
Oh Lord.
Well, this week we are drinking water,
Yep.
because both you and I have consumed enough booze over the last 5 days that I think we're good. I think we're good.
Yep. The body needs a little break right now.
It's hurting a little bit.
Yep.
Just crying liver emojis everywhere.
It's definitely happy. I literally think I had maybe a half a beer, maybe a 3/4 of a beer last night, and I came home and literally that was the last thing. No whiskey, no beer. I had a few sips of water, talked to the fam, and I kind of went to bed early. I was just freaking exhausted from
Yeah.
the travel home on Monday. That yep, I need a few days off. I don't even know. Might even go through the weekend. We'll see.
Well, now I'm calling bullshit on that, but I mean, you'll probably make it till Friday.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if I can really stretch it, maybe college football Saturday. We'll see.
Maybe. Well, I mean, remember, you're going to want to pace yourself because this coming Sunday, we've got a couple of guests coming on that have a tendency to make things go fun.
Yep, I'm gonna have to be on my tip-top game for Sunday.
Me too. I got to figure out what we're going to drink. That'll be. I think we've got a couple of things that we could drink that would be worthy of them. We'll find something.
Yeah, we'll find it.
I mean, we could drink mellow corn, and I think we'd still have a good time. Just
Maybe
not the
we'll
Malort.
sneak. Not for us, but maybe
Mm.
for our guests. If you catch what I'm
I,
throwing down.
I think so. Yeah, I think we'll have to start a new tradition of like, oh, you want to be a guest on the show? Here's a shot of Malort.
Yeah, well, that's going to be payback because I saw the the few text messages flying around last night with their little rider demands and requests. Well,
Uh-huh.
we can put a stop to that real quick with some Malort.
Yeah. Well,
That way,
hopefully.
any future guests out there trying to be like, "Well, shit, we can start demanding stuff." Yeah, well, I'll show you about your demands.
Yeah, that's right. No, no. You g Game recognizes game. You gotta know that we're on top right now. We've got at least 8 listeners.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, well, how was Cleveland? I mean, so you flew out there
Dude, I
Thur
left Friday.
Friday, okay.
Yeah, got out there perfect. Thank you for the nonstop going out there, Delta, because Big Mike does not like left layover. So yeah, got out there. I don't know, 6:30, 6:45, and Curdy picked me up and headed to his house, and that's when things kind of started going south a little bit. From that moment forward, apparently his wife was like, "Heck, I'm going to UK to visit the daughter." So, yep, McCurdy and I, we were left by ourselves Friday night, and
You were left unsupervised with McCurdy.
yes, and when I told my wife this while we were at the store getting supplies, I think her response, and I quote, was, "Oh shit."
Hang on, I'm gonna call a babysitting service.
Yeah, we probably well, I don't know. Myself, I was okay, but yeah, McCurdy, he likes to go a little hard on the old first nights, and I think we finally called it at 4 a.m. their time.
Oh my god. I mean, why does he still think that he can go that hard on the first night? Is it just trying to keep up with you?
Well, I have told him many, many times. His wife has told him many. I think it's just more of an excitement because I tell him, I was like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
we're not. Don't keep up. Don't do anything. We got to. This is just night one, right? Because then still got Saturday that we get into a little trouble, and then of course game night or game day on Sunday, and then
Uh-huh.
usually by Monday, I even thought about possibly trying to track you down, but I was like, dude, it was a very quiet car ride between Cleveland and Detroit. Um, just both of us in recovery mode and
Uh-huh.
just going through water like at a rapid pace. We threw like 6 bottles of water in the car, and I don't know if there was any left over by the time we got to the airport.
It probably still wasn't the right amount.
No, no, I could tell instantly when he felt very guilty. He had to drop me off early this year because he had a 2 o'clock meeting, and I was
Yeah.
like, dude, that's fine. You know, I have work that I should probably attend to because I was not doing a lot of phone calls, voice messages, or emails on
Yeah.
in that time span. So I found a nice little quiet corner of the airport and decided, you know what, I need to get some food. So I kind of did a pub crawl in the Detroit International Airport.
Yeah.
Started at Chili's because we don't have the Chili's out here in Oregon anymore. So I thought that was a fair place to start. So I just kind of slowly bounced around old TDW and ate and drank my way through the airport before my flight.
Stores start rolling their gates down like, "Nope. No, sir. No, thanks. No, we're closed. We're good."
It definitely wasn't the cheapest pub crawl I've ever been on, but I had a blast.
Yeah, well, and you nursed yourself back to flying capability.
Man, I had to. I had to. First off, for anyone who doesn't follow the Browns, crazy upset on Sunday. They actually, I don't know how, but somehow they beat the Baltimore Ravens. So from literally 4 p.m. on Sunday, we were drinking like they won the Super Bowl. Now, granted, they're 2-6 right now.
Yeah, but they beat the team that, I mean, you were fully expecting not to go to a win because it was Baltimore, and
But I
they're
was expecting at least a 3 touchdown blowout, like
oh
at least,
god.
right? Like let's be real, man. Jackson, Henry. Like I just there's a reason why they're number one in the division, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I
And
was
yet
bummed.
somehow the Browns found a way.
Thank God. All I got to say is they might be currently, as we're doing this podcast, they could be building statues of Winston in the streets of Cleveland right now.
Well, I'm thinking, maybe they should like pull a Dwayne Wade style thing and just put up a statue of Watson in the front there, a shitty brass statue of Watson and be like, "Oh, look, you retired. Good for you. All right, we're done. We're done. Look, you retired. Here's your statue. No, you're done. No, don't come back to work."
Dude, and how bad was that D Wade statue?
God, that thing was hideous. Like this is not the first one either that I've seen that you kind of question like there's really good artists out in the world. Who the fuck are you finding to make this statue because it looks nothing like the man?
No, no, and I give Dwayne Wade a lot of credit when they unveiled it. It was such a production, right? They had that
Yeah, the smoke
contraption that
machine.
opened up and all the steam, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be cool, right?" And then they
Uh-huh.
then they finally the smoke cleared in the statue. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Like who is that? And to his credit, he looks and he's like, "Oh, big claps and just like, "Oh, this is great. Oh, thank you guys so much. I love this so much." And I'm sure as soon as he got home, he was like, "Dude, is that what I look like to you guys? Do you not like me anymore? Like, what? I don't understand why we did it this way."
Yeah, no, I imagine there was a few phone calls made between his people and the Miami Heat and the makers of said statue.
I'll bet you it quietly gets swapped out at some point. Like they'll
Yeah, they'll have some like, "Oh
redo the
no,
head part of it or something like
no,
that.
that's
And
exactly what's gonna happen. Like, "Oh no, it got vandalized overnight, so we're gonna do a little
by a guy
repair."
in a vest and a ladder with a Miami Heat uh, uh, ID badge.
Anyone with information, please call the 1-800 number.
Weirdly, the cameras were off. That's odd.
Yeah, no, I imagine that, yeah, there's gonna be something, quote unquote, that happens to it where they'll have to do minor repair work or modifications.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So that I mean, like, it's just fucking awful. And if I'm Dwayne Wade or Cristiano Ronaldo when
Yep, he
his
was the other
statue,
one.
you know, I think I'm legitimately pissed enough to be like, "You know what, guys? I would rather you just take it down because I don't think you actually give a shit about who I am."
Seriously,
Oh,
this is what you came up with after, because you know that Wade had to sign off and probably even pick a photo or something as far as a stance, right, and all that stuff.
yeah. Well, I think so, but
I,
I don't
I
know
you know,
how much.
yeah, no, you're right. I don't know how this stuff works. No one's built statues of us, unfortunately, yet in the streets here in
Yet. Yet.
of Portland metro area. But I feel like they have some at least early inputs as far as like it'd be like LeBron, if when his stat, it's going to probably be him throwing the chalk in the air. Like they probably have some say of at least the pose, right? Like, Dwayne, do you want, you holding the ball? Do you want it to be a dunk? Like, I feel like they probably have a little bit of say, and then they keep everything under wraps and, want surprise them or the
Yeah.
person with
Yeah.
the unveiling. So I assume he had something. So when he first saw that thing, he had to be like, "What the fuck is this?"
and and there's enough people's hands that touch this thing, like, so you've got the artist, you've got the people that are in charge of the Miami Heat side, and you've got all sorts of people whose hands are on this, and at no point did anybody bother to speak up and be like, "Wait, who's this?
Yeah.
That no, that is not no, here, hang on a second. We've got posters of him all over the walls. How come all of these look like Dwayne Wade and this does not?"
Yeah, no, it kind of blew my mind when I saw that. I felt bad, but I'm like, man, that thing is It's,
Awful.
it's a work of art, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so my high proof opinion for this week is that if I'm Dwayne Wade, I'm asking for that to fucking come down tomorrow and try again. Like, I I'm not gonna come reveal the next one either because you've already revealed it, so you're just gonna replace it with something that looks like me. I like, you can get a fucking tombstone with a picture carved into it that looks more realistic and similar to somebody than that damn thing does.
Oh shit. No, it's true, man. If if the people listening right now have just go into Google or whatever you search and you have
Yes.
to pull this up if you haven't seen it. I'm guessing there's probably a million side by side photos of the statue and of actual Wade
Yeah.
side by side because it definitely they might have they
They
might
might
have
have fucked
missed
this
it
up.
on this one.
Yeah. I mean, the expression on his face in that statue is like somebody just kicked him in the nuts. Like, this is not like intensity and that just, distorts his. No, this is just like sheer surprise, pain, and like you actually poured bronze over top of him and he was just surprised and screaming
Poor
in
guy.
pain.
Let him be. He just got kicked in the nuts.
What the fuck, people? This it can't be that hard. It really can't be that hard. Like,
No.
if I can use Photoshop, I imagine somebody can use, some sort of 3D printing thing to create a rough mold and then you go from there.
Yeah, especially with the probably unlimited budget and resources of
Oh,
said Miami Heat.
holy shit, right?
You know what I mean?
This isn't just some, shitty little statuette that you're handing somebody like, here, like, gee whiz, thanks for, being a valued member of the sales team. No, this is you, you're making an enormous investment in this. Let's give a little bit of work, guys. Oh, I don't know. For me, yeah, I think it should just fucking be torn down and let's start over again.
Take two.
Yeah. Like it, you know what? I won a couple of decent games for you guys. You can at least try again.
Yeah, yeah. Remember that banner that's sitting up in the Raptors there?
Yeah. Do you
Because
think
of
they
that, you're gonna
guarantee
show me
one
the
more
respect.
shot?
Yep, we're gonna try it one more time.
Oh, it's like that old like Sesame Street, like one of these things is not like the other. One of these things is different.
Oh my god, you worked in a Sesame Street reference. I love it.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. So you had a killer time. Browns
All
win.
win. Kept
You
the streak alive. That was the only thing that I was a little bummed about the trip because remember, I'm a new fan to this Cleveland football. So
yeah.
first few games, blowouts, saw a tie, thought things were getting better, right?
Yep.
And then I think this is I'd have to double check, but this could be fourth or fifth win in a row. So when we
Wow.
finally picked this date, I looked and I even told McCurdy, I was like, dude, I can't wait to come. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. It
Yeah.
sucks that the win streak's gonna end, but we're gonna continue on with the actual streak of going to a game. So
Well,
what
and the streak of having a good goddamn time is gonna continue.
yep, yep. But I mean, dude, we couldn't we just couldn't have planned it. Weather, I was a little stressed for weather too. I was checking it like week or two out because I'm thinking, oh man, it's almost November. I've been in monsoons in that stadium, no
Uh-huh.
dome, like so I've had lake effect snow on me. So I'm like, oh geez. And then as we got closer and closer, I kept checking. I'm like, holy shit, 58 and sun? Like this ain't bad at all. So weather was awesome. Game was probably the most exciting game that I've seen in that stadium.
Awesome.
And yeah, no, good time, good food, good drinks. Uh, it was it was a damn good trip. I mean, just drinks upon drinks upon drinks. So
Yeah.
that is the main reason where it was like, dude, just coming back from parents' weekend not that long ago, and
Yeah.
Haley's 21st birthday, and the Cleveland trip. It was I realized I hit a hat trick of important dates, and my yeah, I felt like the body was slowing down a tad bit.
I think that's putting it lightly. Yeah, no, I'm okay not consuming a little bit of booze today. Like I had a couple of drinks up at Tapforia last night. But then Ronnie brought in some food. Like he came over cuz he likes to check in on you when you're working and say hi and everything. And then he likes to bring you a little bit of food every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
And as he's walking out, I'm like, bring Mike a salad. He needs greens because I don't think he's seen greens in about 5 days, besides like guacamole on something.
I think there was lettuce on my burger.
Yeah, okay. so, so he brings you over like a nice salad with some meats on top and everything else. It looks and smells fantastic, and you get a good dinner out of it. And then about an hour later or so, he brings over that new thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
I didn't even know what the hell we were looking at.
I, it looked like a quesadilla, except that there's no cheese in it. It's just like meat and spices and cilantro and a few other things in there in a tortilla looking piece, but it's just flatbread. It's just Middle Eastern flatbread. And then it's pressed together on the griddle, and it looks fantastic. It smells fantastic. It tasted fantastic.
Yeah, no, it was freaking delicious when he brought it over.
Yeah, it was. But what did we end up naming it?
Well, I know. I'm trying to remember. Do you remember what the actual name of it
It
was?
was it was like Sami or Sam something like that. It's
Something
actually
like
yeah, it's something like that. And we're like, yeah, well, you should just call it that if you put it on the menu. He's like, nah, nobody's gonna know what it is. I'm like, well, just put a picture up there then.
he's
Like
like,
that's
"Did I have to explain it?" He goes, "I want to Americanize it."
so we're like, I don't know, poor man's quesadilla,
Yep.
Middle Eastern quesadilla. And we finally came up with, well, there's a lot of beef in it, so we could just call it beef curtains.
And he absolutely loved
he,
the beef curtains.
he loved it. He's like, oh my god, I'm gonna totally call it that. Like, wait. Ronnie, you know what beef curtains are, right, man? And he's like, oh yeah, I know what beef curtains are, but I'm still gonna call it beef curtains.
Well, see, we can come up with a nice little jingle, man. Go over to Tap, enjoy a gangbang, and order
Ordered the
order
beef
some
curtains.
meat, some beef curtains to go.
Remember, folks, tap for you on 99W and Tiger. You can order yourself a gangbang and then just walk kitty corner over across the parking lot and get yourself some beef curtains.
That's right. Uh, so no, hey, I hope he puts it on the menu
I do
because
too.
all these little new things that he's doing, he's knocking it out of the park with the shawarmas that he was doing. I mean,
Oh
he
yeah.
so I'm liking that we can help and assist him with some of these new menu items between the old Blazing Euro and Tap for you, so we can have our own exclusive items there. See?
I think you might need to think about putting one of those vacuum tubes in between your guys' places. So you can just like
Oh,
you could send a beer over to him, he can send a euro back your way.
dude, that's not a bad idea.
This might be a lot of fun.
Could you? Oh, I'd be sending him all types of shit.
That's my fear is that you just poop in one of the canisters one time and just thump. I mean, you've pooped in a ball washer. How
Hey,
long until you poop in one of these canisters?
well, all right, we're gonna have to find a manufacturer. I have to. We can't dig up the parking lot. The landlord will be on to us. But maybe if we go up and over the roof.
I think so. I think we can do this. Oh my god. Oh, so yeah, if you guys are hungry, Blazing Euros there on 99W, right next to Tapforia in Tigard. Ronnie runs the place, fantastic food, all sorts of options. Maybe stop in there and try a little something, take something home to the family. It's fantastic.
Yep. And if you really want to live on the edge, and you're like, God, not don't really want a gyro, or don't really want the platter with the skewers, man, get some meat curtains.
Beef curtains. Beef curtains.
Oh, that's right. Whatever. Meat, beef, it's all the same.
Oh God. We're so mature.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see if Apple censors this title.
You know
I
what?
think they've kind of given up, right?
That's a good question. I don't know. 'Cause it's a colloquial phrase,
Yeah,
but
no, I don't I'm trying to
it's not a curse word.
no.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out,
Yeah,
aren't we?
yeah, we're gonna find out real damn quick. Well, maybe I'll get this one edited this evening and just post it out because we're late. We're late. Like normally these episodes come out Wednesday morning, and we're recording Wednesday afternoon because we're so fucking frazzled.
Well, shit, man, once the school schedule and life schedule and everything else. So, hey, we're at least we're late. We're not like super late.
We're not pregnancy scare late yet.
No, no, no. Doctor's like, you guys are still good to go.
Oh God, Whiskey and Wine Podcast has a baby.
Oh, geez. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
It would definitely be a fetal alcohol syndrome baby.
Oh, there is no question. There's no denying that right now.
It's coming out with 6 toes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so yeah, we're a little late, but we got stuff going on. Got the kids stuff. I got my practice tonight, so it's like,
Oh, right, your mother ginger practice.
yeah, yeah, gotta go put the dress on and and have kids run out from my dress.
Well, and the beef curtains that we ate last night made me a little gassy today. So maybe be cautious there about what you're letting out from underneath that dress.
All right, all right. Well, I'm gonna be like a shrimp. I'm gonna try to de-poop myself before my practice. Plus, I had to have an allotment of time too for a little shower, if you know what I mean.
Little shower. I'd be in there with the pressure washer if I were you.
I'll freshen up just a little bit. It's only my second practice. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to knock out any of these kids yet with with any odors.
Miss Green, it really smells under here. Uncle Mike farted again.
Yeah, I tried it on only once so far. They took it out of the closet the last time I went in. Everything seemed to fit. Bra was a little tight, so we got a little extender for that. My But I remember one of the kids, they looked at me first meeting of Ginger and the bonbons, and
Yeah.
turned to another little kid and says, "I don't like Mother Ginger. He's a boy."
Look, you little fucker.
I'm like, "Listen, it's 2024. I can identify as anything I want."
You don't get to judge me for what I look like.
That's right.
Maybe I'm transitioning. You don't know.
Oh Lord.
I'm just really shitty at
That's right. Really shitty.
it. Well, Jackson and I were up in Tacoma this weekend for a lacrosse tournament. We lost every single game. We
Oh,
got we got pissed on as far as rain goes, like because we were right there on the Sound next to Chambers Bay golf course,
oh, sweet. Yeah.
which
Okay.
was gorgeous and everything. It's such a pretty little area there, right on the Sound. But Holy crap. I mean, it was really raining there on Sunday, and so by the time we were heading home on Sunday, it was a pretty quiet ride back. Like just the sound of the wipers and a little bit of football in the background from Jackson watching his Packers and everything else. But oh my god, I was it took so Joanna's gone all this week. So I've just been using her garage spot to dry out like the pop-up tent, the chairs, the all the stuff that I took up there cuz it was so sopping wet. It just needed to dry out before I put it away.
Yeah.
So there's just I could wipe the moisture off the walls of the garage this morning. So, so I had to open the garage doors, turn on a fan, try and get some of the moisture out of the like it such a shit show for, you know, essentially 4 hours that we were out there. But
Yeah.
just awful. Like I'm so done with that crap. We've got one more tournament at Delta Park coming up in November.
Okay, at least local. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
it's local, so at least we're a little bit better, but, you know, it's fucking November, so it could very well be snowing. Like, we've had these tournaments where it snows, and you're like, "Hey, guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but we play with a white ball, and the field is white right now. Do we maybe have another color ball we can throw out there? Any other color, it'd be good."
Literally any color at this point.
Like nothing green, nothing white. Let's go with yellow, maybe pink. I don't care. Something that we can see because right now you've got, 11 boys out there playing Hungry Hungry Hippos with a snowball. God, what a crap show. Yeah, so I'm done with that. But then, so then this Sunday we've got some returning guests coming on, and then the next Sunday I'm off to Hawaii for 5 days.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Well, I mean, come on, you've gone down to Arizona, you've gone to Detroit and Cleveland, you've been a traveling motherfucker. This is my first like real trip anywhere, so you
That's
know
going to be a good one.
it's gonna be a good one, and it's just Joanna and I and a couple of our friends, no kids, so we're just gonna be bobbing up and down in the ocean and like, "Hey, guess what? It's lunchtime. Hey, guess what? It's dinner time.
Yep,
All right, let's go to bed."
that's it. That's that Hawaiian lifestyle, man. It's so
Uh-huh.
laid back. You don't have to do anything. What island you going to?
We're going to Maui,
Nice.
favorite island, and so it'll be lovely. It looks like it's gonna be in the, low 80s and then 70 degrees at night, maybe a little rainstorm in the afternoon, and that's about it.
Hey,
Does
it's
not
hard to beat
suck.
right there.
Yeah. Especially since, here over the last few days, it's just kind of been piss and rain on and off, and it's gray. The sun doesn't come up until late. It sets super early. Like, holy crap, it's that time of year. I'm
It's that
done.
time of year. It is that time of year.
Joy.
And just think, what we're turning the clocks back like
Th-
soon, right? Like
Is it
next.
this weekend or next weekend? Might be next weekend.
It's coming up soon. I saw it on the news and I forgot the date, but I always like that initial day of because we gain the hour.
Yeah.
Everything moving after that point, dude, when it starts getting dark at like 5 or 4:30, it never really fucked with me until the last like year or two. And it's like,
Yep.
oh, this sucks.
Yep. Yep. I was watching a video the other day, and somebody in England was talking about how all of England, all of Great Britain, is above all of the 48 lower states as far as longitude goes.
Yeah.
And they were saying how in the winter the sun sets like at 3:45, and I was like, holy shit, 3:45. So you get out of school and the sun sets.
Dude, that would,
That
yeah.
sucks.
I hate 5, but I couldn't imagine that early.
Yeah, 3:45, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, "Nope, this doesn't count as a day. I
This
did
does
I didn't get enough sunshine or sunlight or anything like that. This is not fair." Nope, try again. Go home,
seriously.
Earth, you're drunk.
Nope. So I don't know. Freaking. I like fall. I just don't like the rain.
Right. Right. Fuck it. That's where we're at. We had a good summer. I guess we're
No,
just
the summer here was freaking amazing, man. I was actually bragging to McCurdy. I was like, man, our summers have been on point lately. Like
yeah.
long, I feel like we're getting more and more days in 90s and 100, right?
Yeah.
Not that I like the super hot days, but at least over where we are geographically, no humidity.
Yeah.
Um, that's a plus because
Yep.
when I go visit other places, man, I realized real quick that I'm just a wussy boy from the West Coast because I cannot do humidity.
No. No.
Um, but no, I it's just that time. I've been mentally preparing myself. You knew the whole the grayness for months.
Mhm.
It's upon us.
Yep. With a brief day of like, here's clear sky, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot that's what that looks like. Yeah, a great summer turns into a gray fall and a crappy winter, and then we get back to spring, and eventually it gets a little bit better, but whatever.
Yeah.
We don't live in San Diego, so this is what we get.
This is true.
Now, if we hit it big with this podcast, we'll move to San Diego. That's
Oh,
fine with
that
me.
I would you would have no backlash on this side. Kate and I would move there in a second.
Little outdoor studio with the sound of birds and everything else. Yeah, that'd be rough.
Uh, I guess we could make that happen.
Yeah, floating in the pool, recording an episode. I'd be all right with that too.
Oh, that would be a good episode right there.
Hey, Mike, did you turn the jets on? Oh, damn it! No, you're just farting in the pool.
Yeah, my bad. I had beans the night before.
All right. Well, I mean, not a terrible day. Not a terrible episode.
No, say talk a little sports, recap on our weekend activities. Made fun of Dwayne Wade's
God damn.
statue.
It doesn't count. It's not Dwayne Wade. It's not.
No.
Nope. That's like if you or I fucking made that statue. That's what it is. Oh, well, thanks for jumping on, man. I know you're busy after this. I gotta go run around after this, and you know, we'll get organized, and we got to figure out what we're gonna do with our returning guests.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk we'll keep in touch over the next few days
Yeah.
and figure out what kind of shenanigans we can get in. What talking about the next few days, this is kind of I just realized that tomorrow is technically Halloween.
Oh, it
So
is.
happy Halloween, my friend. You got any plans or anything?
No, I have zero plans. I know the kids are probably gonna go out a little bit, hang out with their friends, but I doubt very much because it looks like it's going to be pissing rain the
Uh-huh.
whole time. So I get the feeling that's going to probably lower the amount of kids that are running around for multiple hours.
I know even though I don't have young kids anymore, I do still feel bad because we've literally had fucking killer weather
Yeah,
the month of October. Like 80s, right? Like we've had some bitchin' days.
yeah. But unfortunately, now we get like all the rain for all of October, right now on Halloween.
Yeah. Go have fun out there, kids. Get your candy while you're fucking drowned.
Oh, well, good luck with that. I've got my case of candy full-size candy bars ready to go. So if anybody happens to show up and trick or treat at our house, at least we'll have candy for them. Otherwise, I'm planning on eating all of that.
Hell yeah, my friend. That's it right there.
I'm gonna turn the light off and be just like, "That's weird. Nobody came by. I guess I'll have to
Yeah.
eat all of this myself."
Yeah, that's so weird. I totally thought there was going to be kids this year.
Oh, well, have a good Halloween, Mike.
We'll do, man. You do the same. We'll keep in touch. Figure out this Sunday extravaganza with the repeat guests, and Yeah, man, I'm glad this worked out. Like I said,
Yeah.
not the most ideal, but the fact that we still got one out there, and hey, we're giving the people what they want.
Yes. Yeah. No, they just need to hear our voices for proof of life.
That's it.
Make sure the wives haven't killed us yet.
Yeah, no shit. I had to prove my life just after this trip to like 10 people from Tap 4. They wanted proof of life pictures. So see, if I forgot to send you a picture and you listen, you know that the big guy's still around.
I need a picture with today's newspaper, please.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, have a good rest of your day, buddy. And thank you guys for listening to the Whiskey and Wine podcast. Remember to follow us on Instagram. Check out the website, which is slowly being rebuilt with some of the merch on it. And then, of course, check out the YouTube channel and let us know what you want us to do. You want us to do stupid stuff? We're up for it. We got nothing better to do.
Just let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. Drop us a line, right? Drop us a line.
Drop it.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
All right. Till next time.
Later.
Later.
The Whiskey and Wine podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house. Founded in 2014, Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they are a bottle shop as well now? Stop in for a pint, glass, growler, or a 4, 6, or 12 pack of the latest and greatest offerings of our local breweries. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard. Visit tapforia.com and follow them on social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia, craft beer and wines.